This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling and a famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty and a Google search from my site. Yezame. So, listeners, this is a discovery of this morning. I now know the meaning and the pronunciation of some Jamaican slang. I asked a high school friend who has a special fondness for Jamaica. I couldn't reproduce it in any way that helped him, helped me. I then asked an Uber driver while I was waiting in line in Queens Uber. We were both waiting for one-on-one attention in the Uber green light hub. And no, he is not Jamaican. I thought he might be Jamaican, but he's Haitian. And he came up, we listened to the video together, he came up with resume. That's wrong. Yezame is wrong. Now I remembered back to Mark Twain, the slaves used to say yezum, and I thought maybe it kind of gave birth to what I'm hearing as yezame. So I'm going to do 2 drum rolls. So listeners, here's the fun you can have with this. You get on YouTube, get on Google, and listen to some young Jamaicans talk about crime. That's the easiest way to find them. But any blogging you can, any young Jamaican blogger, this needs to be someone who lacks status of education and wealth, maybe has status in the gang of their neighborhood, but these are the street people of Jamaica. I think the guys we've listened to are Kingston, but I'm not sure. So they say this word yezame. So I'm going to do 2 drum rolls. In other words, you can go take my assignment, go listen to these people, see if you can figure out what it is. I'm going to do 2 drum rolls. The first one, I'm going to give you a huge hint, and then you can pause again if the hint helps you, and then a second drum roll, and I'll give you the answer. The answer came from Peter. Peter owns, I learned today, Peter owns a hotel where my wife and I will stay in Jamaica. So, first drum roll. So listeners, listen, you should be pausing. Go do your homework. Listen to these guys. Try to figure out what it is yourself, because I'm about to give you a huge hint. After the second drum roll, I'm going to give you the answer. So first drum roll. Escúchame. Now, on the streets of my neighborhood, we hear escúchame. The funniest one was on a cell phone, a young Puerto Rican speaking in English who suddenly would scream, escúchame, 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 which means it's part of the verb escuchar, and you tag the me on the end, meaning listen to me. So that's your hint number 1. I'm going to come to the second drum roll, so take hint number 1, turn that into island Jamaican street slang English, try to figure out what it is. Second drum roll is now. You should be pausing if you're trying to have fun with this. Here's the answer. According to Peter, it is listen to me. So what we thought was yezum, or resume is listen to me. So, and it makes perfect sense. It fits into the dialogue of the blogger. He says, listen to me, listen to me. And he says it a lot. This particular one that we found, here's a hint, 10 most dangerous places in Jamaica. This young blogger says, yes, or listen to me, listen me, listen me. He says it 6 times in 2 minutes. This has been Tom Duty. What bus are we on, do you know? We're on the 22 New Jersey Transit bus in traffic on Bergen Line Avenue. This is Bergen Line Avenue. It's been Tom Duty, middle-aged. We're on our way to Hoboken to go to Trader Joe's. That's a store especially for Ecuador. Very cool. And this is a restaurant, excellent restaurant for Uruguay. Pizados. It's been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling and a famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty and a Google search from my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, a restful night's sleep. Ciao.